Hello everybody, it's Pavo and welcome back to ZooCrafting. So I'm here in my Moonberry exhibit where it looks like our bears are trying to learn how to swim. He can swim at waterfalls, that's pretty impressive. But the reason I'm here, well there's two reasons actually. The first reason is that I forgot to name my bears last episode. Can you believe that? I had them all written down and everything. So we're going to go ahead and do so in just a moment. The second reason is that it is a month of the bears here on the ZooCrafting server. So we're going to celebrate all things bear related this month. So this exhibit does need a zookeeper, and normally you would become a zookeeper by redeeming the Pavo points on my website. But today I thought I'd give you all the chance to win the chance to be a zookeeper. So all you need to do is in the comments below, I need you to tell me if you're an animal, which animal you would be and why. And I will get back to you as soon as possible. I will pick the best one. And yeah, that's all you need to do. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to name these bears here. As I said, I've written down all the names on a bit of paper. I popped them into a random name generator so that they selected 3 names to make it fair. So I'm going to grab my NPC wand here and we're going to go ahead and name them. So we're going to name this one over here Tony, and we'll show that one. And he should teleport back to where I spawned him in. Then we have this one over here, which is going to be Teddy Bear. I like that one. Like so. And then we've got the third and final one, which is over here, climbing up the waterfall. And this one is going to be Millie. And I do have to surround this... Oops, what am I doing? I will have to surround this waterfall with like invisible bedrock so that the bears don't swim up it. Yep, that's right. And we also have a pig in this exhibit as well, which I want to rescue because he shouldn't really be in here. So if I have an empty safari net, which I do, I will go ahead and I will grab him. So let's take you outside. The bears won't attack him because the bears only eat things like insects, worms, beetles. So the pig is safe, but I'm just going to put him out anyway, and I've completely forgotten where the exit to this exhibit is. It's right down here, and I've walked past it. I probably will add like another door up there as well that connects to this staircase. So we're just going to leave, and I'm probably going to let the pig loose over in an area near my house, because we don't want him wandering back into the exhibit. So once I have let him go, we will be heading over to the Outback area and we will be resuming work on the Cassowary exhibit. I have done a bit of work off camera because placing rocks and things is very tedious, and I've also gathered a load of materials and things, and see, you see all these dragonflies. This is what I was mentioning last episode. Ben spawned them all in, and I really dislike flying insects. They would need to stay as far away from me as possible. It literally took hours for me to get rid of all those butterflies that he had spawned into my house. I literally was wandering around and around trying to smack them all with my scythe, trying not to break any of my walls or windows or anything. It was really quite a nuisance. So I'm going to head down into my basement now and we will head over to the Outback zone. So we'll just open this and Chalfont should be waiting for us. So which is the nearest place? The Ocelot food prep, I believe. Oops. And I don't want to suffocate in a wall. That would not be a good way to start this episode. So we'll head up this way, just around the corner here. I probably will add another teleporter for this zone when it's sort of more fully fledged and there's like more stuff over here. You'll also see that I have planted a load of trees, and that is because... well, yeah, you can see that I have done the wall here. I've left a bit of wall space there because I needed to grab some more limestone, and I wanted to fill it in on camera as well, just to show you what I was doing. And there is a little, I'm going to call it like the stables, the Cassowary stables. It's going to be a little hut over there, and the material that I decided to use is spruce logs. So that is why all these trees are here. So I'm just going to gather up some of these logs by chopping them down with my axe. Now this axe isn't enchanted, so it will take quite a bit of time. I probably could go ahead and enchant it because I do have 25 levels. Just, it's never really crossed my mind, to be honest. I think I do have an enchanted axe, which I should probably be using. I just don't know where it is. It's very low on durability, but I'm going to go ahead and use it because it's got lots of fancy enchantments like efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, and fortune 3, which gives you more saplings as well. And I don't think we need any of these. I will be adding like various trees and other bits of foliage around the zoo. Not sure what sort of foliage would suit the outback zone though. So if you have any ideas, let me know about that as well. See, look how quick it destroys those trees. Yeah, because it's quite easy for the tropical zone because I can just put all like these jungle trees around and loads of bamboo, but the outback zone is very difficult because it's sort of Australia is very like sparse, like not much grows there. But we're almost there. Just got this last tree, and I think that should be everything. I might have to take a trip back to my house because I want to build the roof of the stables out of thatch, which requires a fair bit of wheat. Now I'm not sure if I have much wheat at my house. It's probably something that I might have to add into the farm and get my Mimijis to harvest up. But yeah, so we need to make this one, and you need 6 pieces of wheat, and it makes 2 pieces of regular thatching. So I'm not sure how much we need, but it's probably going to be a lot, seeing as this is like a 5 wide circle, or a 5 radius circle rather. And we're just going to let Chalfont wander around a bit. I have food to give him. I have some rotten flesh. Of course, this isn't the best stuff to feed him. But I did say we'll be taking a trip to Sari's Doggy Bakery, and that will probably happen as soon as we have finished this exhibit. So let's go ahead and we'll grab the limestone. And I should have enough here. I've got 34 pieces of this, and I think when I counted I had 28 left to fill in. So I should be fine. And we've got a couple of here that I saw as well. We've got that one there, and I think there was another one over in this direction. There was a block there as well. That was sort of my exit to the exhibit, so I could climb out because there isn't really a door. And I was thinking I could put like the door in the back of the Cassowary stables, sort of section a bit off for the zookeepers that have to feed the cassowaries, or something like that. So I'm going to grab my spruce wood, and almost have 2 stacks, which is good. And I'm going to make this 4 blocks high. So I've already laid out a ring. So I'm just going to go all the way around and see what this looks like. Oops, that's not meant to be there. I'm going to have to fix that in just a second. Now the cassowaries will have to be able to fit inside this this place, and I'm not quite sure how big the cassowaries are, so I think I'm going to play it safe and give them like a 2 by 3 gap. And you'll see what I mean in just a second once I've finished placing all of these. I said I was going to make them 4 high, didn't I? So yeah, let's just go ahead and we shall add in another layer. Like this. So thank goodness I did go ahead and cut down some more of these spruce trees, as I wouldn't have had enough materials. And we're almost done. Yeah, like that. So I'm going to just destroy this block because that's not meant to be there. Now, because this is logs, I don't know whether using an axe will chop down all of these trees. So I'm going to have to be careful, but I'm going to add in like, oh, I think I might make it a 3 by 3 gap. Oh no, it shouldn't do, that's going to be fine. So I'll give them like a little gap here so they can wander into the exhibit. Or perhaps I'll even add in some carpenter's blocks, that might be an idea. If I have enough, I don't. Do I have any like regular carpenter's blocks? Doesn't seem like I do. So I might have to make some. I've got plenty of dark oak wood here. I'm not sure what I've got all that for, but wood does come in very useful around the zoo. So I'm just going to make a couple more carpenter's blocks. Shouldn't need too many. I think, yeah, 6 probably will be enough, but I'll go ahead and I'll make a couple more. Okay, just need to sort everything out. I no longer need my NPC wand, so I can pop that back in my tool backpack. Yeah, everything else seems good. So I'm just going to pop these over the side here, knock them back a bit, and that will like make it a half block, just because this will make it a bit more central. The only problem is adding these logs in, sometimes they go a bit glitchy like that. So I guess I could fix it by perhaps changing the wood type to like planks, or maybe adding in dark oak wood. I don't know, what would that look like? That doesn't look too bad. I might go ahead and do that actually. It sort of gives it a bit of a trim so it doesn't look that bad either. Yeah, I guess that's okay. That doesn't look too bad. And there will be a door at the back here, so I think I'm going to put it just off center. And there'll be a little staircase that will lead up towards the surface. So I'm just going to get rid of this, like so, and I will extend a path from like the back here all the way up this area, and I will have to also change this area up over here because currently you can just wander straight into the exhibit. There is no barrier. Chalfont is teleporting everywhere. So yeah, I will have to raise up the rockery. So what I need to do now is I need to go back to my house and grab a load of wheat and a load of thatching. But that's hoping I actually have some, because I haven't used any wheat for a while. So I may have to go... Oh, I do have a farm. I do have that farm underneath the tree, the wheat farm. So I might be able to gather quite a fair bit of wheat from there. So we're just going to head back to my house. Hopefully Chalfont will teleport with me because it's not that far of a distance. But I don't want to lose him, nevertheless. So we'll head through here. Oh. Chalfont. Yeah, please be careful. I will pop you in a safari net. Just for the moment while we're teleporting, because we don't want you to get lost while we're teleporting. So where should we go? Let's go to my basement first. We'll check to see if we've got any wheat in this wheat chest over here. We have 27. It's not much. It will do. I don't know if we can, like, perhaps make the thatch out of... No, we can't. We have to use wheat. I was thinking maybe we could use rice or some of the other harvest craft grains. Could you imagine making thatching out of rice, though? That would be pretty funny. So I'm going to go over here and just harvest up this farm here. I think while we're at it, I may go ahead and harvest up all these cabbages and replace those with seeds as well, because wheat does tend to be a lot more useful than cabbages. So I'm just going to go ahead and eat something very quickly. And it's raining. Of course it is. Of course it is. It's not a ZooCrafting video if I don't mention the rain, of course. So yeah, I'm just going to gather up all of this. And I forgot I had corn there as well. So yeah, we'll just gather all of this. And I haven't really used this tree much either. It's sort of more for decoration purposes because it takes forever to harvest all the fruit that's on the tree. Because there is a lot of it. The omni fruit tree, I think that's what we decided to call it. And I can't pick up all the wheat either, so let's just plant all these seeds. And I don't want the wheat, I don't want the grass... Let's try that again. I don't want the hoe dirt to turn back into normal dirt because I don't have a hoe on me, so I can't fix that. But let's just place more over here, like this. Yep, and what can I get rid of? That peafowl egg, I don't need that. So I'm just going to pick up the rest of this wheat. Yeah. Like so, that's good, that's good. And yeah, I don't have a hoe on me, do I? I'm just going to double check. I can't see a hoe there. I've got a scythe, I don't think we can use that, and I have a NPC wand, which I can't use either. So before I head back, I'm just going to harvest up this little cabbage farm here. So this chest will lead straight into my sorting system, so I can pop whatever I want in there. So I'm just going to pop these spruce saplings in there, alongside, I don't know, what else should we put in there? Some dirt, some seeds, don't need those either. Yeah, these seeds too. And I'm going to put the carpenter's blocks away back in my materials backpack, alongside the spruce wood. So I'm just going to harvest up these. Oh, did I really pop those seeds away? I did, didn't I? Okay, that was a stupid thing to do. Do I have any more seeds in here? I have 7. That's hardly enough. Why did I do that? This is where I get a bit like sidetracked and I completely forget what I'm doing. I did need those seeds because that's what we were doing over here. We were planting all these cabbages with wheat. But it looks like we're not doing that after all. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. We can only do it 7 times. And I'll probably replace the rest off camera because after all it does get a bit repetitive anyway. So we've got a line of wheat that will hopefully grow, and hopefully my that's a bit of a tongue twister, isn't it? My Mimiges will harvest those up as well because they like harvesting everything that's around here. So yeah, let's head back to the Cassowary exhibit. I'm sort of tempted to sleep to stop the rain from falling down. That was a good choice of words, wasn't it? But I don't know, because it's day. I don't know whether sleeping stops thunderstorms or whatnot. I could give it a go though. We shall see. Can I sleep? Nope, doesn't look like I can, because it is day after all. I'm just going to have to put up with the rain. So I will call in via the nursery as well and grab the 2 cassowary that we currently have residing there, that are currently being looked after. We don't actually have any NPCs in the nursery, so they are being looked after by the staff in the staff lounge, so don't you worry. Though I'm sure pretty soon this place will be very populated and there will be lots of NPCs wandering around the zoo. So let's head... Oh, we need to close this. Don't want that duck escaping. So the cassowaries do live in here. They have a little warning sign to warn you the cassowaries, because they can be quite territorial. So let's go ahead and grab my 2 spare safari nets. And we'll head in here and we'll quickly pick those up. And this one too. They are currently eating carrots, and you can see where they have tried to escape by slashing the wall there with their razor sharp toe. And I think I might go ahead and pick up this sign as well, because we will be transporting this to the new exhibit. There we are. And we shall close this, and we shall head on over to the outback zone. I'll go ahead and use the teleporter. We have our little snail over here. Here's the teleporter snail. And we'll go back to the ocelot food prep. I seem to keep getting stuck in that wall whenever I teleport here. And we'll head up this way. And we shall just let Chalfont out again. And we shall continue with this exhibit. So, where should I put this little sign? I could put it on a fence. I think I might just build up perhaps a bit more of this rockery. Like so. And I can place this down. And then that down. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Hide frame. There we are. That doesn't look too bad. And I did say that I was going to extend the path on up that way as well. And now that I've got here, I realised that I forgot to get the string to make the thatch, so I may have to take a trip back to my house. So I think what I'm going to do is I will just build up the roof of this, because I'll be doing it in carpenter's blocks, and I'm building like over open air, so it's going to be quite difficult, and I'm going to have to destroy a lot of things, and it's going to be very repetitive. So yeah, I'm going to build that. I'm going to head back to my house as well, grab some string, and I will be back. So I'll see you all in just a second. Okay, I'm back, and I did use almost 2 stacks of carpenter's blocks on this roof, so we won't have enough wheat to make enough thatching. We're going to go ahead and try and do so anyway. I didn't have enough string either, so I had to go and harvest up the Spanish moss that was on the staff lounge. So we'll see how far we can get with this. We need to make... Okay, we're not going to be able to make much. So let's just see. So we've got 20. I think we could possibly make another 7. Okay, so we've got 34. So it may mean that I will have to build this off camera. I'll have to gather up the resources and everything, but we'll just place these ones in anyway. So we'll add the little rim around the edge. And also over here as well. And then we'll add these ones as well. And you can see how far we got with that, didn't we? We've got 6 blocks left and hardly any of the roof is covered. So, yeah. Didn't quite get as far with that as I'd have hoped. So I'm going to be working on that a bit later. And the final thing I want to do before I end this episode is I do want to build like a little water moat around the edge. So I'm just going to destroy like 2 or 3 blocks from the side. And this isn't really necessary, it's just sort of to prevent the cassowaries from escaping, because they won't venture into the water. And it also adds like another layer of detail as well. So we're just going to take it off this direction. And I think should I take it all the way around? No, I don't think that's necessary. I think I'll probably stop about here. Yeah, that should be fine. Well, I guess I could take it off. Yeah, I'm going to take it all the way around. I don't see why not. Because there is enough space after all. Then I'll have to fill this in with water and just do a bit of plant placing as well. Yeah, like that. I think that's good. I think that's good. So I do have 4 bits of bone meal that I'm just going to place randomly. So I'm going to place some there, I'm going to place some there, another one here, and another one there. That's added in. A bit of grass. Do I have any of that switchgrass? I do, so I'm going to place some of this in the exhibit as well. Because this grows to be quite tall, and I'm sure the cassowary really love to hide in it. And I will be back to add in like some berry bushes as well, because that is the sort of stuff that the cassowaries eat. And I don't currently have any of that on me. So I'm just going to fill in this with water. I don't have another bucket of water, so I'm going to have to go fill this up. So I'll be back in just a moment. Oh, what am I doing? I don't have to eat anything else. And I will have to fix up this staircase as well, because adding in this extra layer of carpenter's blocks has made it so that I can't get out. And something is not quite symmetrical here. What have I done? Oh no, I think it might be. I think this just looks a bit weird. But let's just fill up this bucket. I'm trying to think of the nearest place that I can do so. I don't know if there's a tap in here, but I can have a quick look. No, there isn't. I think it might be the river. I think we might just have to head down to the river, which isn't too far. But it is still quite a trek. So 1 bucket of water, and we shall head back and just correct like the little water moat. But this exhibit does look pretty cool. I do like it. Might change up the hut a bit though, because it does look a bit flat and not as detailed as I'd like. And where am I putting that block? There. Yep. And now we have like an infinite source, and we can fill in this moat. Chalfont loves the water. Chalfont's playing in it. And just don't drown, okay? Don't drown there. Not that he will, because he is from the Doggy Talents mod, but still. And a bit more there. Yeah, I think this is good. And yeah, we do have to take it off all the way up there though. It's the only problem with extending this water moat. If I'd have stopped here, we'd probably have been done by now. I think I'm just like filling in places that I've already filled in though. That's the main issue I'm having. There. And I can't actually really tell where this water is because it's retextured and the flowing water has the same texture as the still water, but it is a very pretty texture, and this is actually from the ZooCraft texture pack, though it's been edited slightly to make it a bit more transparent. And we're almost there, I hope. We should be anyway. Yeah, I think that's it. Just this little corner here. There. I think that's everything. Oh no, we do have another block here. That's everything. That should be everything at least. But okay, so just before I end the episode, I will add in the 2 cassowary. I do have a lot more work to do on this exhibit though, but I will show you that next time. But I'm sure these 2 cassowary will enjoy their little home here. If you have names for those, leave them in the comments as well. So, thank you all for watching. As always, the code is on screen. Don't forget that if you want to become a zookeeper in my zoo and you're not already, then you can enter that little competition. All you've got to do is tell me if you're an animal, what one you would be and why. And I will see you all in the next time. Goodbye.